I feel like I'm really far away, so I have to shout. All right, it's time for story time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm a mess. Oh, ow. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts mommy's arms. Oh God. I started strength training yesterday and oh girl, it's working. It is working me, honey. Do I have a zit? Oh, I do. Today I'm going to be telling you about my Apple experience and what I think of Apple products. Ready? I have had my trusty MacBook Pro, since 2013. With my MacBook, I obviously got a charger because you kind of need one of those. That charger lasted me a good while. It lasted me about a year. Maybe a little over a year, probably, no, let's say like a year and a half. That timeline would make more sense. So it lasted me into 2015. I'm not good at this today. What am I? Not a good YouTuber. Fuck. Straight vodka. Just kidding, it's water. In 2015, at some point, my charger stopped working. This charger started getting oddly hot, and like when I would charge it, the wiring part next to the base started turning brown. And I was like, that's messed up. It's not supposed to do that. It's almost like it's burning. It was, which is exciting. One day it started on fire. It burned all the way up like probably 5 inches, however much this is. Guys, tell me, because I know you'll know. That was unfucking called for. That was awful. Focus! Focus. I feel like I'm having a fucking manic episode. Girl, bye. Oh no! I'm starting to peel on my chest. Where was I? This charger basically set on fire and ate up the protective coating up about 4, maybe 5 inches, burning. It was literally like frying, burning, on fire. I quickly unplugged it as I'm panicking, unplugged it from the wall, unplugged it from the computer, sprayed it with holy water, performed an exorcism. I was like, okay, maybe I can't use this charger anymore because it had just started on fire. I brought said charger. Should I scoot closer? Is this the ugliest backdrop ever? Yes! God, if you guys only knew how I really was. I'm a lot of fun at parties. So charger number 1 starts on fire and I bring it into the Best Buy. The customer service, I go to them. And I'm like, hey guys, like I have a warranty on this product and like it started on fire, so like, could I get another one? And they're like, oh sure. Wait! There is more to this story that I just remembered. Oh my God. Okay. So the first charger that they initially gave me only started on fire a little bit. So I brought it in to Best Buy and I was like it didn't start on, this one didn't start on fire, but it had definitely started eating away at the like protective coating over all of the like the fancy wiring. So I was like, uh-oh, like maybe I shouldn't use this. I brought it in and I was like, could you guys get me another one? Because this one, I don't know if I should use it anymore. I don't really feel comfortable using it anymore. Like, can I have another one? Because it's in my warranty if anything happens. And they're like, oh, sure, but keep that one just in case anything happens like with your new one. Like, always keep that one. And that way, like, we don't have to recycle it and you can always have a backup. And I was like, sweet, awesome. My new charger, the one I've been telling you about, that starts on fire, like legitimately fire, okay? And I wish I had video, but this is back at a time where I was not making videos, obviously. So like Otherwise, my first instinct now would not be unplug the thing. It would be like, yes, a good video, all those views though. I bring it to the Best Buy, both of them now, after this one starts on fire, and I bring in both of my chargers, and I'm like, listen, you guys, like, this keeps happening to me. Like, I don't think these chargers are very good. Could I get another one? And the guy looks at me and he sees the chargers and he's just like, could I see those please? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you cannot be using either of these. And I was like, oh, well, like this one started on fire, so I've been using my backup for a couple days until I could bring it here to the Best Buy and have you guys look at it. And he's like, you can't use either of these. These exposed wires are an insane fire hazard. So I'm like, okay, that'd be nice if your other person would have told me that, so I wouldn't have kept it and been using it as a backup, aka something that could start my entire house on fire and kill my whole family. But that's cool. Great. Back to my fucking story. I don't swear like this at work. The customer service at the Best Buy, the Geek Squad at the Best Buy, they confiscate my 2 chargers and they're like, you cannot ever even think about using these chargers again. So I'm like, great, give me my replacement. I had also cracked my screen, like out of nowhere. I never hit it against anything, but my screen, all of a sudden one day I wake up and it's just all the way down the entire screen. So I had to get that fixed a little bit prior to this. And so when I asked for another charger, they were just like, I mean, we can give you a replacement, but your warranty's pretty much like almost up. Like you've used up a lot of your warranty, because I had gotten a replacement charger and they had given me a new screen. They had to get it sent away for 2 weeks to get a new screen, and it was a mess. It's like, well, it's an unlimited 2-year warranty on my computer and like what you sold me, so like there is no way it can run out until the time has run out. So I need a new charger. I'm not gonna spend $80 on a charger that is just gonna start on fire again. Like, I'm not gonna do that. They end up giving me a replacement charger, and I'm like, awesome, thank you so much. Like, you don't even understand. Like, the internet's my life, computer's my life. Thank you. So yeah, they're like, if this charger starts acting up, just bring it in and let us know. And I'm like, okay, expecting that I'll never see them again, right? 3 days later, the charger just stops working. It's plugged into the wall. It doesn't charge. I'm just like, okay, maybe it's the outlet. Maybe there's a short. No, I plugged it into 3 different outlets, still didn't work, so I'm just like, okay, doesn't work, that's great. So I trek back to the Best Buy. Keep in mind, I live in the middle of nowhere. The nearest Best Buy is a half an hour from my house, okay? It might not be that long, but still an hour total driving to go get a replacement charger for the replacement's replacement charger. That's a little bit ridiculous. I bring it back and I'm just like, hey guys, this replacement charger that you guys gave me that was covered by my warranty doesn't actually work anymore. And they're like, oh, okay, so we'll just get you another one. We're so sorry about that. And I was like, oh, awesome, Geek Squad, you go. They gave me a replacement charger. This is the charger that I've recently had an experience with. I had this charger for 6 months. I've estimated about 6 months. It might be 8 months. I'm not sure, but definitely no longer than that. No longer than that. And it works for about 3 months, okay? And then at 3 months, it gets a little, like a little crack in the same exact place. And I know what you're thinking. You've got to be thinking, Brooke, you're an idiot. You're doing something wrong. You must be bending it too much, or you must be like leaving it plugged in all the time. No, I do exactly what I'm supposed to with the charger. I don't leave it plugged in. I don't like bend it all funny, like, oh God, that hurts. I don't bend it all funny like a lot of people do. It just happened. It just cracked a little bit and I'm like, it's okay. I need electrical tape and I'll be good. Wrap it up in electrical tape. Then I go to Mexico 3 months later. In Mexico, it was like a lot more humid than it is here, so the tape actually started to like unstick. But I was like, I'll just push it, leave it on, whatever. And then keep in mind, this is electrical tape, so like it makes it so that it can't bend anymore. So if I had been somehow bending it, it would not bend anymore the way I had it wrapped because it was like tight, not moving. So basically the damage couldn't get any worse while it was wrapped up with the electrical tape. But it found a fucking way. So then by the time I got home, the tape had been like loosened so much, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take it off and put new tape on. I take it off, and the crack has gotten significantly larger and all of the wires are exposed underneath. And I'm just like, really though? Like, really though? And it still wasn't that big compared to my other one, keep in mind. It was just like a little something something. The day after I get back, I plug it in because the computer is at like 2%. It's just about to die and I'm like, uh-oh, run, get the charger. My charger, I plug it into my computer, and I kind of walk away and then I smell something and I'm like, what's that sound? And I hear it, and I'm like, oh, I smell it, I hear it, I don't want to believe it. And I turn around and this thing is whoosh, like burning down the thing, and I'm like, wah! And so I quickly unplug it from my computer and it stops. And I'm like, really? Really? And I'll scoot over and insert a picture right there of, I could not get a good picture. I wouldn't like focus on it properly, but that's the best picture I could come up with. Very briefly started on fire. So I bring it to the Best Buy. Perf. Yeah, sorry, I can't, whatever. Anyway, I don't have to apologize for nothing. So I walk up to the counter and I'm like, hey, set the charger gingerly on the counter. So, it started on fire. What do I do about it? Because that keeps happening. And by this time, my warranty has long run out. Like, it ran out last year. I only got like a 2-year warranty or something. So, I knew I'd have to pay for it myself. But I was hoping that since, like, obviously it wasn't something I did, that they would be able to help me. Like, give me a discount or something. And, because, yeah, I was just like, you guys, this is going to be my 4th charger in 3 years, okay? Like, that's a lot. And, like, I'm just trying to be so nice to these guys. They were like, you know what? This is insane. I don't know why this keeps happening to you. I'm really sorry. Here's what you should do. Go to the Apple store in the Mall of America. Just go walk straight into the Apple store and they'll give you a replacement for free because that's just what they do there. They've got really good customer service, and I'm like, awesome. But I hate the Mall of America. I do not like going to the Mall of America. It is not my favorite place because every time I go there, I'm just like, oh my God, we are gonna get bombed. Like, there is gonna be a terrorist bombing this place. Like, that's just what I think. So I don't like to go there, and it's also just like really big and crowded and blah, blah, blah. Fuck. I then get Zach to go with me, and so we go to the Mall of America, and I say that so much. Walk into the Apple store, there's a 50-minute wait. We're like, sure, just let us know when to go, and the guy's like looking at my charger, and he's just like, I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like it'll be covered by any Apple warranty, especially since you didn't buy it here, but we'll probably be able to give you some kind of a discount. And I'm like, oh, great, that's exactly what I wanted, some kind of a discount. I wanted one for free. We wait about 5 minutes before I'm just like, you know what? I've got a gift card to Best Buy anyway. I had a $50 gift card. So I'm just like, I would rather have a $50 off at Best Buy rather than $8 off at Apple. We go to Best Buy and I walk up to the dude and I'm just like, hey, could you help me find a replacement for this? And also, do you know why they keep starting on fire for me? Because I just think you're really unlucky. Like, I've heard of this happening a couple times, but I don't know why they would be happening to you. It sounds like you're doing everything right, and like, I don't know. I think you're just a really unlucky person. Like, thanks. I know. That's me. I'm really unlucky. So I ended up getting a new charger and all was well. I recycled my old charger. I'd have it here to show you. But yeah, new charger, new me. That's what the kids say. Apple chargers suck. Initial charger, the replacement that caught on fire, and then the replacement for that, which stopped working. Replacement for that started on fire. This one that I have now. So that's 5 chargers, you guys. 5 chargers in 3 years. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want more rant/company experience stories, I've got a few.